hate the homies.
Hey, what it is, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of I Hate the Homies, and we glad that you do. Don't nobody give a car, you know what I'm saying? Rock Teasy is who I be, episode number 176.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Mr. Raider Nation, a.k.a. Mr. Go Blue, a.k.a. the international voice of World Cup, FIFA, and something else you made me last episode.
I can't even remember,
dog. I can't remember, but I know a soccer ball is round. I know that, and I hate the homies.
Now you know a soccer ball is round.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, man, speaking of soccer ball, USA just got mollywopped by Belgium in the World Cup, so we out. We out the tournament, man, but we'll talk about it a little bit more in detail. NBA trade still happening. Where's LeBron going to wind up? 99%. We believe Cleveland going back home, but you never know. And there were some special situations that went down in USA track and field that I want to talk about with Sha'Carri Richardson and Melissa Jefferson Wooten, man. So I'm excited to talk about that. And another thing, man, like there's a lot of things that's happening in the world of sports in general, pretty much.
Right.
And everything is not all about what's happening on the field or on the court or in the arena or in the stadium. Correct. So there's a couple things that I want to throw your way to get your perspective on. So on that note, man, let's get it popping. I Hate the Homies starts right now.
I hate the homies.
So World Cup, man, you know, USA once again made it to the 16th round. And I mean, to the round of 16, pretty much, the final 16 teams. And they played Belgium. And we went into it, got our star player back after a suspension. And, you know, President Trump called and said, hey, make it happen. We need our star player back on this doggone roster to play in this big game. So they found a way to make it happen. I'm giving you the short version of everything.
Right.
And our star player was, inserted back onto the roster. He was eligible to play. And Belgium, they had a problem with it at first. Like, wait a minute, the rules are the rules. He got red carded. He should miss a game.
Yep. And
I'm old school. So let me say this real fast. I'm old school. If I want to beat you at your best, like, I get it. You know, rules are in play, okay, suspensions or whatever, but I want your best player. I want your whole team at your best because that's the version of you that I want to beat. Because
don't put an asterisk next to my win. Exactly.
It eliminates excuses. The only reason why you beat us is because you are the best player. Man, so now Belgium said, all right, let's go. And they mollywopped the USA, man. They beat us like a doggone drum.
Now, that was the short version. Let me explain. So a lot of people might not understand the soccer rules. So a yellow card is a warning. If you do, the ref will come right up to you, put a yellow card in. Actually, I got a yellow card and a red card because I've been pulling those out on people randomly. At the Walmart when the cashier is taking too long, I'll be like, this is a warning with the yellow card. But the red card, normally in a regular match, the player is ejected, and now that team is playing with one less player. It's like being shorthanded in the NHL. But in World Cup, if you get a red card, you can't play in the next match. Now, I actually printed some stuff out because I wanted to know, under FIFA rules, a straight red card normally carries an automatic one-match suspension. The U.S. Soccer challenged the decision, arguing the contact was accidental, but FIFA's disciplinary committee then used Article 27. Now, this is important, what I'm about to tell you. Article 27 under disciplinary code is to suspend the punishment. Instead of missing a game, Flo Balogun was placed on 1 year probation, meaning a similar offense during that period in a year could trigger a suspension. Now, the big deal and what Rock is talking about, it became very controversial when reports said that Donald Trump personally called Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, before the ruling. FIFA insists the decision was made independently by its judicial bodies, but the UEFA and the Royal Belgian Football Association criticized the reversal, arguing it undermined the integrity of the disciplinary process. Now, this is so Belgium been mad. They've been mad for 3 days. But the way they came out and scored in 8 minutes and 48 seconds, we came back, immediately tied it 1-1. And then it was just, I mean, I was at the Braves game watching the soccer game on Eddie Velez's phone with the people behind us also watching on the game. And Belgium stayed in USA's territory the entire game. I don't know how much of the match you watched, but the USA did not look the same. And after the game, it was 3-1 with should have been 90 minutes, and then they added another 5, and then Belgium scored again. Made it 4-1. Like, don't just think we whooped you. We ran the score up on you, Young. Remember that. While you getting help from your president, it must be nice. So now a lot of people saying Donald Trump interfered again, trying to cheat. But then the whole thing about Flo Balogun, right? And I know you know, and sorry, Rock, I keep looking to the right because Coco Gauff is in the quarterfinal. She lost the first one. She won the second one. And now it's 3-2. So this is a big deal. We want Coco to go to the next one. But Flo Balogun was born in Manhattan, but he was only born there because his I'm gonna say African, and that's just random because it's so vague. It's 54 countries there. I want to say his Nigerian mother. His Nigerian mother was visiting her brother in Manhattan, and then she was about to go back, and they wouldn't let her fly because of how pregnant she was. So then he was born in Manhattan, and then he went back home, like, you know, when he was able to fly. Now Donald Trump, and we just heard this on Sybil Wilkes live this morning, Donald Trump is trying to stop the process of people being born here and then leaving and not saying you are naturalized. So your president is lunching again, Young.
Hey, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. Look, we didn't cheat. USA didn't cheat. And
right.
So let's eliminate that part. Look, it's
cheating is strong. This white lady, and I was playing dominoes on Saturday, 4th of July, with some strangers. The white lady who sat down, I guess her daughter went to TCU and she was sweet and she knew the people whose party I was at. Well, we playing dominoes. She don't get her money or something. And then she called me a cheater. I said, ma'am,
you got to call your money.
Well, forget that part. I was like, you know, people have died being called cheaters. Like, that's a strong, I'm Serena Williams with mine. I'd rather lose than cheat, but I don't know you from nothing. And you just coming out your mouth saying cheater. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm still upset about that.
You had a little lashback right there, man.
Had a little remnants up. And it's 15 days after Juneteenth, ma'am, and you taking way too long. This is how long you know when people say, I had to tell her, I said, hey, yogurt. She said, what? I said, it's your play.
That's a good one, dog.
Thank you, dog. I appreciate that. Go ahead. So we wasn't cheating, but.
No, man. But look, Belgium was a better team on that night.
Let me tell you something.
Period. Like, Belgium was better. So it is what it is. We out the tournament, and I'm glad that we was able to get him back in, our best player, because you don't want – because here's the deal. If they didn't reinstate him and he couldn't play and we lost, now we would be saying the only reason why we lost because we couldn't have our best player out there. We
already know.
So now there ain't no excuses on either side, and I don't mind getting beat. But I want to get beat. I can take my butt whipping like that, not because all these other random reasons or whatever. So It is what it is, man. But I tell you about that World Cup. This World Cup right here, Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal, they got beat. He said that's gonna be his last World Cup.
Yeah.
Just a lot of history making, you know.
You got a 41-year-old Ronaldo with Portugal, and then you got this new youngin that's 18 from Spain. You know, Spain beat them. And while we talking about all North America host teams being out of it, let's talk about Mexico real quick. First of all, Viva Mexico. The Mexican country crowds, they were amazing to me. They played a lot of matches in Mexico City. They wasn't going to sleep. They was playing bands. When I think they had to play Ecuador or somebody, they had or Paraguay, they played music, loud music all night till the morning, so that team couldn't sleep at their hotel. On the 4th of July, they was popping giant fireworks all night. Now they lost, but I was excited for Mexico, dog. the Mexicans went hard, homie. Did you get to see any of them?
Hey, I didn't see. I seen a little bit of their game on TV, but what I saw in person was similar for the Argentina team with Messi, because they was in Dallas. They played a match in Dallas, and they got this chant. I don't know the words, but I found out what the meaning of the chant was. So, you know, all these soccer clubs, they got chants. When you listen to them,
right, of course,
it's like you just hear all these cool chants, man. I think that's one of the most amazing things about this world-class soccer. But they got a chant where they all start jumping. They all start jumping, and the whole stadium is just jumping.
Yeah.
But they're saying this chant. And I said, man, what does that chant mean? And, you know, forgive me, it may not be 100% accurate, but it has something to do with, if you're not jumping with us, then you're the enemy.
Got it.
And so even if you're not a fan of Argentina, and you know what that means, because you don't want them getting on you. You don't want them attacking you. It's like,
I love that. I love that.
So, man, just to see it, witness it, be a part of that whole, man, there's no words for it, man. Even if you don't like soccer, man, but you have an opportunity just to be in that environment during a match, man, it's priceless.
And Canada, oh my God, Canada on July 3rd, they're playing in Houston. I was in Houston over the weekend. I was performing in Houston for the 4th, but my best friend Keisha live out there. Canada ties them at the half in Houston. It's tied 0-0. 0-0 is what they would say. And then they lose 3-0. So Canada gone, Mexico gone, USA gone. Right now, actually today is 2 more matches, and then we'll have the 8.
Final 8.
It's Argentina versus Egypt, and then Switzerland versus Colombia. So then already France versus Morocco next week, Spain versus Belgium, Norway versus England. Norway also had, it was England who went to Mexico and now it's down to the teams that they talk about.
Yeah.
Argentina, Spain, France, you know what I'm saying? England. You can't be mad at none of these teams, but now it really gets to, after Argentina, Egypt, we'll see, because Egypt ain't no easy win. No. And Switzerland. So to me, I feel like this. Any country that speaks Spanish or Portuguese, you taking an L to them. I just believe that in my soul. Yeah. But also, the British people believe, we don't care what language they speak. You're going to lose to Great Britain. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then France is the same way. But to me, those Colombias and Ecuadors, and can I now talk about the goalie for Cabo Verde? Cape Verde is what we would call it. This dude is 41 years old. He just signed a huge contract yesterday with Nike. homie. Dog, let me tell you something. And then my brother worked at the Georgia Dome. He worked at it for the Falcons, Atlanta United, everybody, right? Cabo Verde got the finest supporters in the whole world, according to all the teams that played. Dog.
I love it.
Cape
I love
Verde,
it.
dog.
I love it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Listen, this is something that don't let the World Cup end and then you still not just try it. You know, go look up some of these world-class soccer matches. I mean, the leagues will start back up or whatever, but
right,
man, just hang in there for a little bit, and you may be amazed on you. You know what? This is kind of dope. This is a dope sport. You know what I mean? On that note,
USA being out of it, it's all good. It's still, I mean, you know, Dallas has a semifinal. We have a semifinal in Atlanta. And it's just, I mean, this is what, when it gets down after the 8, it go down to 4. That's the that's when all the world, except America, let's just say that, when it's down to them 4, but the semifinal is going to be big in America because it's in Dallas and Atlanta. But the rest of the world is going to be on their TVs like this.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's crazy, man. All the watch parties that's happening in all the cities. Like, not just in the cities where the matches are being played, like worldwide, the watch parties are huge and they got cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Man, they showed the big wide shot of one of the USA watch parties when there's like thousands of people out and everybody was just like this the whole time. We were waiting. We got excited at one goal, and the rest of the match, it was kind of like, oh, now they arguing with each other. Like, man, come on. That's entertaining too.
Norway, you was talking about Argentina going up and down. Norway does this rowing thing they do in the crowd. And I think that got something to do with the Vikings. And like, it is dope. Like, it's dope, man. Like Rock said, pay attention to World Cup. Let's talk about some NBA things, dog.
Hey, dog, a lot of things happening. Donovan Mitchell for the Cleveland Cavaliers just signed his extension, 4 years. I believe it's $273 million and some change. So he's going to be a Cleveland Cavalier for at least 4 more years.
Donovan started with Utah, right? The Utah Jazz. And then where did he go next after that? It wasn't just Cleveland. It was one more straight to Cleveland from Utah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And, of course, LeBron James, he's going home. I mean, 99.99999% LeBron is going to return to Cleveland. But I'm going to throw this out there, just for a theory. If there was other teams that he would go play for, Golden State could be an option.
For sure.
Philadelphia 76ers could be an option.
For what, Rock?
What you mean?
For what? Why would he want to go to the Sixers? Tell me why right now.
You got Embiid. You got Tyrese Maxey.
Hold on. Let's break this down per person. Joel Embiid is the most inconsistent big man to me. He right up there with the eyebrow dude.
You got Maxey. You got Jaylen Brown over there now. He ain't. Come on, man. You throw LeBron in that bad boy. And another option is going back to Miami to join Giannis Antetokounmpo and Adebayo. Now, I think it ends there, but we all know he's going to
go to Detroit. Let him go. Let him go to Detroit.
I'll take Bron in Detroit. I'll take him in Detroit.
I know you will.
I'll take him. Let's go.
I know you will.
Him and Cade Cunningham. Let's go to work, baby.
Yeah.
Shoot. So yeah, man.
Do you really think? And I, being from Cali and LA and the Bay and having Laker for life fans in my whole family, they all mad. Oh, he came here, dog. I said, he got y'all a championship. He was there 8 years. You act like he was there 6 months and he changed his mind. Like, stop. What else do you want from him? He can't do no more. Now the joke, you know what the joke is about the Lakers now, right?
What's going to happen to Bronny?
Nah, I ain't even, we'll talk about him in a minute. Ain't nobody black starting for the Lakers is very white.
Ah, you know what? You're right.
That's what Ain't nothing. You got Luca, you got Austin, you got the other big youngin. That's your big three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that don't even look right.
But the whole squad though, and then you saying what's happening to Bronny. I mean, this
Hey,
is
man.
me and you. It'd be different if I was talking to somebody else. Bronny ain't did nothing for the Lakers, dog. I believe they will be wanting to let him go or sending him back down to the D League or something as soon as now that your daddy gone. The ill part is now that your daddy gone, everybody like this with Bronny.
Look, man, Bronny can hoop. Is he gonna follow his dad wherever his dad signed? That's probably what's gonna end up happening. I agree.
Good.
I don't think, but then again, I don't know. I think out of respect, because one thing about the Bussies, the owners of the Lakers, is
The Buses don't own the Lakers no more.
oh, they don't, do they? Huh?
Remember, the daughter is barely hanging in as CEO or what? Yeah, the Bus. That's the problem. That's what all my Laker family friends is saying. You know, it ain't like the Buses. Jeannie, she got to listen to somebody else, but they keeping her in on respect of her father and her credit. Like, let's not just say she in there because her daddy was sweet. She took over and made the Lakers sweet again. So, and they leaving her in until they feel like, yeah, the whole bus, like.
Well, let's not forget Bryce James, LeBron's other son.
Yeah, but he also has to play in well, you know what? Maybe he don't. His brother didn't. His brother averaged 1.8 at USC. They didn't let him play. Bryce is playing in Arizona where he didn't get to play no time at all because they was too sweet, and their depth chart was even worse. They got hammers out there in Arizona, dog. Hammers.
Hey, don't be surprised if Bryce find a way on the roster with LeBron and Bronny. Now he playing with both of his sons.
I mean, overall, you gotta. His best friend is his agent. His agent is connected with Abaya was not him and Giannis don't have the same agent. Him and somebody got the same agent, and they was like, he might go there.
Anthony Davis. They got
Rich Paul. Rich Paul got a lot of athletes.
Oh yeah.
That whole camp and what they're doing. It's very easy to bring on another son and talk to. I mean, you know, all three of them. James is playing in Cleveland. That's his farewell.
That's the farewell right there.
And they from like his sons was born in like in Akron. Like it's
a perfect ending. Like that's the way I'm telling you, man, he's going to Cleveland. He's going back home. Like if he did go to one of these other teams that I just named, it's gonna take something very.
But the Golden State Warriors. Oh, that's who it was.
Yeah,
Rich Paul is also Draymond's agent. Last week or the week before last, Draymond didn't do a $27 million extension. Very randomly, he could have, but he didn't. Did he do it to make space for another player coming like that? Like, why wouldn't he take that?
Well, he does like California. He liked that Cali weather. He liked the Florida weather. So you talking about the weather and the atmosphere, then you compare that to Cleveland's atmosphere. It's not even close.
Cleveland looked like Gotham City with no superheroes.
He got to go home, bro. LeBron, end your career back where you started. It would just be a perfect end to this amazing career that you had. And it doesn't even have to end next year, but whenever you retire, you know, whether it's 4 or 5 years from now, I can see him trying to play the 50. Like for real, I can see that. Doing it in Cleveland is unless now, if he does plan on playing the 50, he can go play a few more years somewhere else to try to get, you know. But Cleveland right now, man, it ain't like they ain't no Rudy Poots. They made a playoff little run this year, so they in contention. So go in and go home and do your thing, big dog.
Coco Gauff just won, advances to the semifinal. They said she's the youngest person to advance to 7 semifinals, and she's 22.
Come on,
like,
man.
way to build. Let me tell you something. I'm a Coco Golf fan just because I've always just enjoyed her youth in the game. You know what I'm saying? I just enjoyed her with her parents and her family and just being a 16-year-old playing against grown people. But when you are that athletic, like your daughter and your son, it ain't about how old you are. It's about what you can do. And she has been consistently doing the thing. So big shout out to Coco Golf. And she got a nice New Balance
Oh yeah,
sponsorship too, like
getting that New
making
Balance.
New Balance fresh.
I like her swag. I like her swag, man. Her confidence is like, man, she don't let being so young, she never let the media or any opponent get in her head. Like that mental toughness, man. I love that kind of stuff in athletes. So big up to Coco. Let's go win this whole doggone thing. Speaking of winning, let's
finish. We talking about LeBron. We went to the NBA trades, homie. What do you think about Jaylen going to the 76ers? How dirty was it of Boston? And I hope he tear them up this year. All year, very disrespectful style.
Very disrespectful because first of all, you don't ever trade one of your star players to in conference rival. Like you don't send them over to the West.
Send Patrick Mahomes to the Raiders. Good.
Yeah, send them to the Western Conference if you're going to trade, man. You don't put them right there against a team that you're going to have to go through to get to the next. They're going to face each other. Boston and 76ers, they're going to have to come clashing. So that was the disrespectful part. They pretty much said, hey, Jaylen, we're going to send you over here to Philly because we know that you ain't going to be the difference maker to help get them past us.
Yes, they did.
Get past us. So, yeah, there you go. That's it. That's so disrespectful. So you know what, man? I can't wait to Philly first game back in Boston. The first game when they go to Boston to play. Man, JP.
I didn't understand it, and I don't know. We'll find out later or in a 30 for 30, I'm sure. But you not only is he was their best player. But it was when their franchise player was hurt, the homie carried the whole team. He ain't never not been sweet. Like, I don't understand why you would even start saying out loud, yeah, we want to trade dude. Like, I know why black people want out of Boston myself, but that franchise I thought was taking care of him. And if I was the other dude that was on there, the light-skinned youngin who is the franchise, I'd be thinking, never forget how they did Jaylen.
Hey, man, I think Jason Tatum, that's the question people are asking. Do you think Jason Tatum had anything to do with this trade? Because they had to talk to him first. They had to talk to him first. Hey, Jay, here's what we thinking. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking?
It's easy for you to say, hey, man, it's easy for me to say, hey, y'all, keep Rock. That's my guy. I can't do it without the homie. Like, keep the homie, please. Trade somebody else.
I'm just saying. So we don't know what happened. We wasn't behind closed doors. We ain't trying to put words in Jason Tatum's mouth. But all I'm saying is I know they went to him first before they made this decision. But then again, you never know, because look what the Dallas Mavericks did when they traded Luka. And nobody knew about it but doggone Jason Kidd and Nico Harris.
No, dog. I don't like it, dog. I don't like it. Anyway, what you think about Kawhi Leonard going back to Toronto where he was a year and they won the championship?
I'm okay with that, man. Kawhi Leonard, he's just a weird dude, man. I'm still trying to figure that guy out. He's just one of them guys, like, man, it's like just when you thought, did he retire? Oh, he's playing again, because he just shows up. Like, he appears. Wait a minute, he's still playing? I thought he was like, so I'm not
the quietest 29 you ever seen in your life.
Man, he's another one of them players that when you think he's going downhill, he just can't stay healthy, right? He's not as fragile as Anthony Davis, but he's on his way. But listen, I'm not mad at that. Get on out there in Toronto, do your thing. Kawhi, Kawhi's Kawhi. I'm not a fan of Kawhi, but I don't dislike him either. It's just he's just another really good player to me.
Right. Okay. And then let's end it on this. Ja Morant getting banished to the Portland Trailblazers because now it's Boozer's franchise.
Ja Morant is a dog. I don't care, man. He just his mental is just he need to get that mental side together. But
okay, let's stop right there. He's a dog. His mental. What is sports? The 90%. Percentage of
90%.
Thank you.
90% mental. So that's until he gets that under control, it's gonna always be in the way of his physical ability. We all know physical ability. Ja Morant, top 3 in the league. Like he should be one of the faces of the league, but they can't give him
not
that
for
position.
A while, dog. It's been 3 seasons. He just.
But so. But over there,
banished. And you know what happened to them Portland people? They start smoking.
I mean, but see, I think he's gonna start off okay. I think he's gonna start off fresh, new team, new season. I think he's gonna start out. Let's just hope. Dad need to stay at the crib.
Dad need to stay in Memphis.
Yeah, I ain't never met his dad. Dad seemed like he cool, like really cool peeps. But it's like, okay, back up a little bit and just let your son he got to get
let him learn from his mistakes. Okay, I messed up in Memphis. I know I'm a dope player. I got to get back to what I know. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I don't want a bunch of friends in Portland. Let me listen to the quadruple OG Dame Lillard and Dame $. Let me be a disciple and go back to loving basketball, because I don't think he loved it. When you stop loving anything, dog, everybody knows when a boxer stops loving to fight, he gets beat up all the time because he don't love it no more.
Well, I'm rooting for him, man. I hope he really turn it around because the dude's talent and ability is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it right, Ja. Before we go, man, track and field Diamond League Prefontaine Championships just recently happened in the 100.
That's the one in not Seattle.
Yeah, Spokane.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
yep.
Washington. That's
Washington, yeah. So the 100 meters, women's 100 meter final was literally lit. Sha'Carri Richardson, who's been running very well all season, and Melissa Jefferson Wooten, who's been running better. Like she's been owning the 100 meters all season long through the Diamond League circuit. So now they matching up in the finals. And man, if y'all ain't seen, we got to put this on our I Hate the Homies Instagram or something, whatever. But Melissa Jefferson won it with a 10.78. Sha'Carri Richardson was 10.79. And the girl that got third was like 10.8. Like it was all 0.3 of a second for first, second, and third place. So I say all that to say this, man. Like Sha'Carri is back, first of all. She really ain't never left. She just got a little bit better. But, you know, she was kind of up and down. She looking real good. And with the way Melissa's running, and as we get ready for the 2000 the Olympics coming up in 2028 in Cali, we looking real good in our sprint team, especially with the women. Then we got Sydney McLaughlin, who's getting ready to have a baby soon, allegedly. So she gonna be coming back. But the way Sha'Carri and Melissa, that 4x4 100 meter relay is gonna be nasty with them two. Oh my goodness. So man, I don't know if you guys you didn't see none of the highlights?
No, I'm looking for it right now. It ain't on Sha'Carri's page. Oh, here we go. Sha'Carri versus Melissa. Photo finish. Okay, I'll put it on. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. This ain't going to take long.
This is going to be one of those United States American rivalries.
Them girls is fast.
Let me tell you something. This is going to be one of those good, fun rivalries that's going to be, because they both young still. And I love it, man. They going to be going at it, and they talk trash. But it's good trash. It's good, friendly competition. Like, yo, I'm better than you. Now, I'm sure they probably train together too and all that good stuff. So don't blow this out of proportion. But I love a good rivalry, man. Even if it's your own teammate. Let's go.
I'm putting that up here. I'm putting on our page right now. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I know, Rock, you said you wanted to throw something at me about what's going on in the world of sports.
Yep. So your thought on when it comes to the softness, all these rules changes in every sport, not just football, not be, all the everything is becoming so soft. Everything's become so ticky tack. Like, how do you feel about that, man? Do you get excited about watching sports? Like, because if the referee or the umpire or the officiator, whatever title you want to call them, if you see and hear them too much, they're in the way. Like,
yes,
they're over officiating. Like, what do you think? Because we love sports, man. We love sports, but it's getting to the point now where, man, I don't even want to watch it sometimes because get out the way. Really good officiators and referees, if you don't hear and see them much, that means they're calling a good game and they're letting the athletes
exactly.
play.
I would like to say, as I post this, I was at the barbershop the other day and we were talking about sports and how it's just the refs and absolutely the same thing that we're talking about right now. Well, I told them, like I'm going to tell you, in a couple years or maybe even next year, it's going to be a 30 for 30 and a man it's going to be an empty chair. Hold on, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. This it's going to be a 30 for 30. This is how it's going to start. How are you? Okay. Just look right here. Hi, my name is Jim Allen. I was a referee in the NBA for 16 years, and we called games for 5 years. Because in the end, Rock, think about it like this, and now I want you to go back and forth with me. We laugh at WWE. All right, ain't real. Them dudes ain't doing nothing. But they sell out arenas. They sell out. And we know it's for fun. We know it's your imagination. And we know they writing scripts for these guys in the back. But they go to these selling out the Cowboys Stadium and where the Raiders play and just for wrestling. But it's entertainment. So what if we find out, because it's not far-fetched, that, we had to fix a few games in the NBA playoffs so, they wouldn't win, to keep it competitive. Because who wants to see somebody sweep win? And then if you an owner, you think about it though, Rock. I'm thinking about it like Dana now. Dana know wrestling is a game. That's why he do UFC too. And if wrestling is a game, and if UFC people what's the difference? What's the difference between making sports entertaining? Oh, the Cowboys can't win this one because they already won one, but let somebody else. How excited was everybody about San Antonio winning and Cleveland? I don't believe no more, dog. I'm not a kid. I don't believe AI. I don't trust nothing I scroll on. I fact check it about 5-6 times, and now I'm just not believing that it's a coincidence that this team who won the night before by 50, and then they lost by 12, I just don't believe no more, dog. Your thoughts?
No, I hate to even entertain that, but it wouldn't surprise me if that 30 for 30 came out and they started sharing some of them stories about, that game was fixed. Remember that series? Yeah, that game over there was, remember that Super Bowl? Yeah, we had to kind of get a hold of that, whatever. It wouldn't surprise me, but just the rules, man. Just the rules. Okay, with all the head injuries in football,
yes, CTE problem.
I can understand adjusting some of the rules like you have. Like, you can't launch yourself into a torpedo off the ground into somebody's head.
No helmet to helmet.
Yeah, okay, I can understand some of those kind of rules, but
what's the rule with the dudes wearing them giant
Gazoo helmets, like from the Flintstones? That's supposed to help prevent concussions or whatever. But
Man, it's
just,
gonna prevent your wishes from that man.
you can't touch nobody no more. You can put your hands on, you blow on somebody, especially in basketball. It's like, come on, man. So, I mean, the NBA Finals, they let them play a little bit this year. So,
They did.
So I gotta give props there.
That giant man was on everybody, and people was like, "Yo, that's Wembanyama was getting this whole forearm shiver and all kind of stuff."
That's the way it should be all the time, like all the time. So that's all, man. I mean, it's just let's keep sports. You know, stop fouling people, stop giving people texts, stop throwing penalty flags for taunting, or talking trash. That's disrespecting. No, it's not. That's all part of sports. Now, keep it respectful, but ain't nothing wrong with talking a little smack. Then we're going to shake hands after the game. You know, you beat me, I beat you. All right, we go. We're going to go to the next whatever. So, just stuff.
30 for 30, we fixed a lot of Floyd Mayweather's matches.
Oh,
I don't believe, dog. I don't believe no more.
On that
I'm
note,
too
man,
grown. When I was little, that was awesome. I probably stopped watching wrestling when I was 12 because I was like, oh my God, I literally saw the camera was too close. And you know, when they hold you and they go, cocoon, 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 cocoon. But the way the camera was at, I could see that he was going like this, barely. Yeah. And the dude was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The only time those wrestlers really, really get hurt is when they jumping off the top beam onto tables outside the ring on the ground and stuff, and oh man, I missed that one by a little bit.
You missed it, right? I missed it.
But as far as getting hurt in the physical match, they ain't getting hurt, man. Come on. But you're right. That's all entertainment, man. So I was Von Erich fans back.
Aren't we entertained by football? A fan mean a fanatic. Fan is just short for fanatic. We are fanatics of these sports and these things that we watch for entertainment, season after season after season. Rock, come on.
Yeah, but just don't soften it, man. Let them compete. Let them be the dogs that they are. Let them be like ferocious when they hit the field or the court. Like, let's go. I mean, that's the part. That's what's entertaining to me.
It ain't nothing like seeing a free safety drop a running back before he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Ain't nothing like on a basketball court when they banging in the paint and they letting them bang. It's like, come on, man. Like, and they go up and he throwing that stuff. Might have touched him a little bit, but it wasn't like no flagrant foul or nothing. But even if it was, like, as long as they ain't getting hurt, let's play. I love all that kind of stuff, man. So
yes, sir.
All, man. On that note, let's get on up out of here. Episode number 176. That's a wrap. I hate the homies. Rock Teasy's who I be.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Mr. Raider Nation, and it's coming soon, y'all. The NFL, they going to camp in a couple of weeks. Mr. Go Blue Rock, the last week of the month, homie, of this month. I'm going to the Big Ten Conference with the coaches and for 3 days to interview coaches, and so I'm gonna need questions and stuff for you. I'm so geeked up. Okay.
You about to be a
and I hate the homies.
You about to be a candy store with that one, dog.
I can't wait to really talk to Ryan Day.
Oh yeah.
Not even as a Go Blue, I hate your team, but man, the pressure is always on y'all, and you continue to succeed. Like I'm not gonna be after maybe I have my arm covered up so he can't see, but I really want to get into his head so I want to act like I'm his friend and then say Go Blue.
I can't wait for the update, big dog. Deuces, we'll holler at y'all, Mike.
Peace.
I hate the homies.